Well, not for something completely different, as they say. No model soldiers or computers or whatever today. This time I'm having a go at this Heller kit, the Bireme Imperator. It's got some illustrations along. I want everything to fall out. Some illustrations along the side of what's included. You can see the shields and there's little standards there, decking, some of the internal details and so on. And if I turn it around without knocking anything over, then there's more of the look of the finished ship. That's the back of it, the stern, the little house where the master of the ship would be. And there's the beak, used for ramming other ships. The shields, I'm in two minds about whether I should use those shields or I should use I could replace them with something a bit more fancy. I'm sort of intending to, depending on how it looks when I have a good look at it, to perhaps paint it all wood colours, like natural wood colours. I don't know if that's realistic for real life, because you'd probably want to paint this ship in those days. Just like now, like a rowing boat, to help preserve the wood. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, back again. Let's open it up. See what's in here. Oops. Alright. Well, we can see we've got some of these vacuum molded seals. Pardon me, airbrush. We're obviously going to have a stand for it. Heller. Nothing else on there, a little bit. Let's have a look at some of these. Size of the hull. It's basically one great big piece. Nice molded. Let's just see. Oh, that move the light a bit. And just try to move that light as well. You can see the planking details. Let's see if I can zoom in. Okay. See along there. There's no flash on these parts, at least. I can't see any. A little wolf's head, I think, there. Sort of Roman symbology, and an eye there. And it's smooth on the bottom. I don't know if that means anything, or it's just the way they've made it. Okay, and there's the, let's see, there's the other half. That's how that's going to go together. That's basically what it's going to be like. Looks quite good, actually. I like the planking detail on it. I like all of it, actually, at this point. Let's just see how it goes together. Let's just give you a look at the inside. You can see there's a reasonable amount of detail, but then there's, of course, there's going to be more to add. Alright, so that's the inside of the hull. Next, quick look at the instructions. Alright, let's see, I don't know what order these are in. This is like how to assemble and preparing the parts, gluing, and it literally it's a list of glue 49 and 50 onto 2, glue 7 brackets 13 onto 2, and so on. It just goes like that. It's like a computer program. Do this, then that, then this other thing. And for example here, you can see that okay. How to paint. We advise you paint the small parts while still on the cluster. Touch them up after assembly. Okay. And glossy heller paints to use. Blah blah blah. Thread for the rigging. It says here, all the lengths of thread given are calculated with plenty to spare to enable the knots to be tied. Okay, that's very generous of them. That's that part of it. This looks like the same again, that one. 2 sets of that. And then here we have sort of exploded view. You can see how all the parts go together. And this is showing you what the other sheet was telling you. It's pretty old though. Let's have a look at the other side. If you want to look at this in any detail, you can always just pause the video. Okay. I'll try and move it over every part of the instructions. This is mostly rigging on this page. The other page, it has French language instructions there. Then the names of the parts, but in French, I believe, or mostly so anyway. And like there's some details like the eye here. This is like an old-fashioned architect's drawing. Or engineer's drawing maybe. Right, that's the instruction part. Now, let's look at what other parts are left. This is a deck. I think it's probably the top deck because that looks like the where the little house goes, the little shelter. And the mast's going to go through there. Again, it looks like it's got some very fine, let's see if I can zoom right in, wood grain on this molded part. Hopefully that showed up okay. Looks okay from where I'm sitting. And then the bottom of it, it's got the ribs, etc. So they've put those in, even though they're sort of underneath the deck. Probably wouldn't see those. Have a quick look at what else is here. That looks like the parts of the stand, those two. Let's zoom out a bit. Make sure we can get everything in. That's like outriggers for the oars, I think. I'm guessing here a bit. Okay, some more bits of decking. Looks like either forward or rear there. A little bulkhead. It's got a door, little window. We could always refer back to the instructions. Lots of, I think those are either rigging parts or parts that would help with the oars. That's that one. Now here are the oars and the masts as well. There's 2 masts that don't quite fit in one picture. And some other bits and pieces. Right, there's plenty of oars. There's one there that's, see, it's very bent. I don't know why. Don't think it's meant to be like that. Anyway, I don't think it'll be much of a problem to either replace it or straighten it. Now here we are. We've got nameplate Imperator. This is the yard arm for the part of the mast. That could be, is it a flagpole maybe? Rudders. There's more yard arms. There's the Imperial Eagle. Let's just flick that over. Look at the other side of it. Yeah, there's more detail on that side. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into that. And you can see that. It's pretty well done. I don't know what age this kit is. I'll look it up once I've finished making the video, and then maybe I'll put in the subtitles if I remember. But I think it's probably 1970s or even earlier. Okay, and then we've got some reels. And here are all those little shields. Let's zoom in on those. See what they look like. They're not too bad, actually. I'm not entirely sure how accurate they are. Roman marine shields. Well, if you look at the other side, they're flat. So there's no hooks or anything to hang them on these. We just glue them on the rails, I believe. There's the anchor down there. That's that. And then, yeah, just sundry other parts. I'm not sure what exactly. Then we have in the box 2 pieces. I think whoever had this previously has taken the sides of the hull off, and those are the bits that were holding it. Okay, so that's the Bireme Imperator unboxed. The next step is to begin the assembly. I did actually think there was 2 decks, but I'll find out whether there was or not shortly. Okay.